So like leg press, a set of 10 where you're not killing yourself, how much weight you think?
2 plates?
Perfect. So this is what we're gonna do. Come over here. I got it.
Okay.
All you gotta do, here's the sucky part, is you actually stay in it.
Okay.
So we're breaking this down, Brawn Army leg style. These workouts are a lot different, but this is what I'm doing now and stuff that I want people to incorporate into their training, even if it's for 1 week a month. So she's gonna do 10 sets of 10 on the leg press. Now her first set, this is her warm up. You don't just go right into it. So we're gonna do about 25 reps, just moving it up and down, rhythmic, not worried about anything other than getting the blood flowing, and where she feels most comfortable, which is probably gonna be right around on this part of the platform, shoulder width apart, is where we're gonna start for the warm up. As we get into it, I'm gonna have her move her feet around a little bit, but we're gonna do 10 sets of 10, and the only breaks is me changing the weights. That's it. That's the whole thing behind these workouts. So this first one's easy, this is one.
Where do you want my feet?
Wherever you're most comfortable. Once you're into it, I'm gonna move them around a little.
Okay.
This is all just warm up. With the whole 10 sets of 10, the first set of 10 that you do, it's not supposed to be the hardest 10 that you could possibly do. You're progressing yourself up to that point. And it does happen where you can't get 10. At the end, you might have to back off a little bit, but it's a progression. So I know she can do this 10 times. In fact, she might be able to do this 20 times, but we're gonna stop at 10. And like I said, her only break is me changing the weight. So. Good. Good. Now we do 10 again. Good. 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 Back it.
Oh, my quads. They're already burning.
Oh, they're gonna burn a lot. The good news is, once you get through this 10, that's the worst of it. That's 80% of the workout. All right, 10 again. This is balance, guys. You just want to make sure you guys know that. Sometimes people are like, oh, one side's gonna be heavier than the other. Almost all modern day leg presses are balanced. 10 reps. Good, come on. 6, 7, 8. One more. Good. So now she's pretty warmed up. Now it's gonna start getting hard, but we're halfway through it already. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Come on. 4 more. Come on. 3. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. Up. Good. Rest. Good. Come on. 4 more. Come on. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good job, rest. Very good. Moving through it nicely. I want you to walk yourself all the way up here with your feet. So your heels are going to be all the way up here, high and wide. You're going to get a little bit more glute and ham out of this, okay? So take your time getting up into that position. There you go. 10 reps. Drive through your heels. Good. 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 Come on. 4 more. 3 more. Come on. 2 more. One more. Up, good. Rest. This one is gonna be a harder one, all right?
Okay.
We're still gonna go for 10. So this one, you're actually gonna keep your feet really close. You're not gonna come down as far, all right? Knees together, feet together. We're gonna come down about 90 degrees. This one's pure quad, all right? So you're literally coming down to about right there, 90 degrees, and then back up. Good. 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 Come on. Good. Good. Come on. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Moving on, man.
That was 10?
Yeah. Oh, was it 10 sets? No, that's 8.
Oh, we have 2 more?
So now this one, go back to the stance that you're comfortable with. So when we went real high, we stimulated a little bit more ham and glute. We went low, got a little bit more quad. Now go back to what you're comfortable with. Come on. Good. Good. Down a little farther. There you go. Good. Come on. Good. Good. 3 more. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Almost done. Got 1 more set. Come on. Halfway done. Let's go. Come on. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Up. Good job. Very good. Good. The good news is, that's definitely, as far as like heavy hard stuff goes, it's the worst of what you do today. We move into isolation and some reps. This is just to finish off everything, get all the blood in the right spots. All right, so we just stimulated your lower body quite a bit. And so what we're gonna do now, come over here. We're gonna start out. Romanian deadlift. Just take the booty back as far as you can. Get that good stretch. Nice and slow and strict. 15 perfect reps.
Can we squeeze at the top or no?
Yes. Put the weight down. Then you do dumbbell plie squats. Nice and slow on the way down, and I want you really squeezing hard on the top of these, okay? 15, 20. Good. Good. Good form.
Counting?
Yep. Professional counter, don't worry about that. You just do the form. Good. You got 3 more. Good form. 2 more. Good. Halfway on. More. 1 more. Good. Good. Come on. Good. You got more. 5 more. 4. Come on. 3. 1 more. Go one more time through these. So when you do the stance for this, you actually have to have your toes all the way out, right? So most people are gonna be here or here. So your toes are gonna be all the way out like this.
Okay.
So you're gonna be more flexible than I am, so it's gonna be less, it looks awkward when I'm doing it just because my groin's real tight, right? Now what happens is your knee, as you drop down, stays in line with your toe, and the booty drops down. So you're gonna feel this through here quite a bit. But at the very, very bottom, in that most deepmost spot, bottom, is where this tying area of your glutes is gonna fire the most. And that's what gives that lift at the bottom that so many people struggle with. And when you really get in shape, that's that tying area that's hard to hit. So it's gonna be a little bit wider stance.
You want me to start with this or the RDLs?
We're still gonna do the RDLs first. But it's gonna be a little bit wider stance. I'll make sure you're doing it right. Good. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Maybe 5 more of this. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Good. Yep. Really sit the glutes down.
Like that?
So your knees are going to come straight out this way.
Okay.
And your butt's going to go straight down. There you go. Squeeze with your heels on the way up. So make sure all the force is coming from your heel. Good. Good. Let your knees come towards the knee. Let's take a little bit closer stance, please. There we go. I want the range of motion a little deeper. Come down nice and slow. There you go. Boom. Good. You should feel it in your inner thigh a lot more also. Good. Want 3 more like that. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. So we're gonna walking lunge, just body weight. Over to the leg extension, get into the leg extension, and just crank out reps.
Okay.
Good. Good. Knees all the way in. Good. Toes up. Let's go. Good. 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 Good.
Oh my god.
Come on. Keep going. Good. More. More. Come on, you got more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way up. 1 more. Good. All you gotta do is 2 more times of that. Done. So you would pick like whatever you want your bread and butter to be. Maybe you want it to be like a seated pulley row, right? You put on a weight that you do your warm up, right? And then you go 10 reps. And the first set of 10 is something that you can do 15, 20 times.
Yeah.
Then you just keep making it a little bit heavier, and you just keep doing 10 reps. By the time you get to that 10th rep, it's fucking hard. Even though maybe if you started with that weight, it wouldn't be that bad. But you've just now gone through 100 total reps in a matter of a few minutes.
Yeah.
So your body's like really, 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 really stimulated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood going. Then you hop over to like, let's say a stiff arm pull down. Really, 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 really strict.
Okay.
With a lat pull down, just 3 sets, 15, 20 on each, just to move all the blood around.
Yeah.
And then 1 more exercise like that. That's it, you're out in 20, 30 minutes. It's very good to throw these in because for starters, you release more growth hormone when you train like that. So you actually grow and burn more fat when you do that. Plus, it's not an overload on your body. It's not a lot of volume and it's not a lot of heavy weight. So it's almost like backing off, but not backing off. And then when you switch back into your regular training, you respond so good to everything else.
Okay.
So
I think I'll do the back day tomorrow.
yeah, they're
Camino.
like what I do is like, let's say I'm gonna do arms, right? I'll do like straight bar push downs, right? And I'll do 10 sets of 10. Just keep going heavier. Where the last one I'm like for 10, and then I'll put on the rope, just bust out my high reps, and then I'll do like a single arm, same thing, bust out my high reps. Then I'll go to buys. I'll do like a cable curl, just keep making it heavier.
Yeah.
Sets of 10, and then I'll go and I'll do like a standing or either a seated or standing dumbbell curl, and then maybe like 21s. You threw all that so fast,
Yeah.
but you've done a lot
Yeah.
in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're only halfway done. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. Come on. That's 13. That's 7 more. Let's go. Come on. Keep going. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Now you're done. Awesome job. How was that? Not so bad? Awesome. Very, very good. That's how you do a lot in a short amount of time. Burn extra load of calories. All right. There you have it. Brawn Army style leg workout. 10 sets of 10. Boom with our supersets at the end. Didn't look at the clock when we started, but we moved very fast. Did a whole photo shoot in the beginning before that. Now tomorrow, we go to Flex Appeal Miami. I had a couple days here with Brittany, which was nice. I've actually known you for what, 3 full years?
Like 5.
5 full years. Crazy. I'm trying to think of last time you guys came down. We went to, I think, Pure Life and trained, right?
Yep.
And you guys may have remembered, if you've been paying attention, I had a contest, and I said whoever posts the most Blackstone apparel wins. And she had like every piece of Blackstone apparel ever. And I was like, no one beats that. There was nothing even that I could even send her. But that's true loyalty. Been loyal for a long time.
I will stay loyal.
Good.
I love you.
I love you too. And I don't want to put you on the spot, but got into competing this year, did some shows, plans for the stage in 2020.
At the end of the year, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still want that pro card?
Yes.
All right. Very young. How old are you?
22.
22. 22. A lot of people haven't even started working out yet. So she has great genetics, great structure, and great look. So I think the bikini division would love to have her in the pro division. It's just a matter of getting there. So that's it.
Hope to see you guys tomorrow.
That's right.
All right.
Peace out, man.